This is my son, Terrell Sutherland. He was murdered April the 14th, 2018.
This is my son, my middle son, Robert Potts. He was killed on March the 23rd. He was struck by a car.
This is my youngest son, Dennis Barnett Jr. We call him Denny Boo. And he was murdered on July 5th of 2020, last year after the 4th of July.
This is my son. His name is Lamar King II.
This is my grandson, Todd Walker Jr. I raised him since he was a baby. So I shot him 17 times.
Anthony Ford II, my son. May 31st, 2020, my son was murdered in his dad's home.
Victor is my loving, handsome son. He's my forever 21, I guess, because that's his age. And he was suddenly taken from our family May 18th, 2020, last year.
This is my son, Antonio Williams. He was 17 years old. And he was shot on November the 27th. He fought to stay alive. And he passed away on February the 18th. He was murdered.
My son, he was a great young man. You know, we talked about everything. And if I could just get some closure on his death, what happened, you know, that's all I want. Is that closure on what happened to him on that day.
He had a heart of gold. He enjoyed looking out for the homeless. So every year in February, we donate to the homeless. Just fed them on April 11th of this year. So we'll continue doing that.
I have a room fixed up with nothing but his stuff in there. I don't let nobody go in that room, because that was his room. I moved because I couldn't stay in my house, the other house I had. I couldn't stay in there because too many memories. So I got a bigger house, and I told him, I said all the time, this is supposed to be a bed ours. You're supposed to be here with me.
Like, yes, everybody knows he was a mama's boy. He was. The only child I had that stayed in 10 months and 2 weeks didn't want to come out.
I had a good heart. He did. He loved kids. And he loved all the kids. My son was just awesome. All around. Every time you seen him, he was doing this. Basketball. Smiling. Never a negative vibe with me. He had a future ahead of him.
He was an awesome brother, nephew, uncle, friend, teammate. His football teams, he did music, you know, the people that he collaborated with and did music with. I mean, everybody loved Boo.
Just humble and quiet. If somebody was making fuss, he would just turn and walk the other way. He was just a wonderful person, and I thought God had a lot more things for him.
Enough is enough. Like, I want to be heard. I want to go further than this. Like, we're mothers that hurt. We lost lost children are children, so for me to come here is for me, this is just a start for me.
I can still talk about it, but it still hurts. He was living his life. It was a senseless act of violence with mistaken identity.